Hi everyone. Pat is doing the dishes, so might do a little bit of sound, but let's connect. So Instagram is on, Facebook is on, Pat Lab is on. is How is everyone doing? Is anyone connected? Please say hi. Send me little like wave or something. Hi. Instagram is more active than Facebook tonight. Interesting. If you see some type of smoke coming out, it's my diffuser. So don't worry, I didn't start smoking. It's just my essential oils. I'm getting in a Zen space tonight to have this discussion about money because money is a big fear of yours. Let's see. I'll put that in. I think it's going to be better. Awesome. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Maybe less sound. So money is a big subject for myself, but for really everyone. Like, isn't it the biggest subject that you're always concerned about? Money is on your mind all the time, and it's in my head all the time as well. And hi everyone. Hi Kelly. Hi everyone that just joined. Ooh, I love the little likes. Thank you. So I'll wait maybe a little minute to see if people connect, but I'm excited to talk about this money subject because money is something everyone fear, and I want to change that. And if I can help you uncover how to change your money mindset, that would be huge, huge for me. So we've got Patrick in the house, Kelly, ski girl, nice, ski girl, I love it. It's been a while since I skied. And Z Dams, okay, I don't know who that is, but hi, I'm so glad that you're here connected. I'll start talking about money right away. So money is something that is scary for some people. It's kind of a blocker even. So many of you have been coming to me telling me like, oh my God, I hate my life. I hate my job. I can't stand my Mondays, but I can't leave my job. I'm stuck in it because I need the money to survive, to pay my bills, to sustain my lifestyle, to pay for my kids, to pay for school, to pay my car, to pay my rent, whatever it is. Like, we all have responsibilities. I agree. We all need money. This is a must, 100%. I'm not going to argue with anyone here. But the fact that some of you are paralyzed by this money fear is that this is what I want to tackle, basically. So if we talk about being paralyzed because you hate your job, but you don't want to leave because of money, I'm curious to understand why, because money is going to be available for you. Either if you start a new job or start a new business, money is just an exchange of energy. So there's always this abundance. If you do a work that is meaningful, you give value, you're going to get value back. Okay, that's just how life is. So for my end, I know the feeling of being stuck in a corporate job. I know the feeling of having a high-paying job. I was myself in corporate. I was doing 100K a year. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing a high salary. I had a car that was given to me. I had nothing to pay. I was traveling all over. So money was just abundant in my life, my past life. But what was missing was the happiness part. And that is the big thing that I want to share, because usually you think, okay, I have this high-paying job, I'm making 100K, I have a car allowance, I have everything I need to be happy, right? Am I right? say wave if I'm right. Okay. So the money thing was for me, it meant I was going to be happy. I have a lot of money. I'm happy. Well, it's not the case. I ended up being so unhappy. I was actually so miserable because all of that money that was available for me, I was spending every single dime. Every single dime. I wasn't even saving money. I was just taking. I'm right. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate. So I was taking the money that was given to me, which was a high-paying job. Hi, Miguel. And I was spending it like fiercely every weekend, every evening. I was going out. I was spending because I was so unhappy at work, so unfulfilled. I had absolutely no enjoyment whatsoever in what I was doing. So it was like, okay, as soon as I'm done work, let's like escape the shit out of this place and go drink, go shop, go buy a purse, go buy a new jacket, because why not? Like all of those things that I started spending in that were useless, really, just to fill the gap of my empty life, which is pretty sad, I gotta say. So the money paralysis and the fact that we're so holding on so much to that money is, hi Charlie, thanks for connecting. So we're holding on to that money because at some point we thought that was success and happiness, maybe. Yet, if you really look at what you need to survive, you need to live, then you don't need all of that money. All you need is to find fulfillment in your work, and you're going to get paid for it 100%. You're going to get what you're worth, and that's the goal. I'm not saying you need to have less salary. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you focus on what you actually love, there's going to be a money exchange, and you're going to get paid anyways, and you're going to get that money somewhere. So my story, I climbed the corporate ladder. I was addicted to money. I was addicted to the little, like, I don't know, bump in status, I guess that's what it is. I wanted the status of getting promoted. I wanted more money because, let's face it, having a 6-figure salary is the goal, right? Everyone wants that, and I get it. Yet, the piece that was missing, which was the biggest piece, in my opinion, was the happiness. And now I've really, really understood what this happiness edge is all about. And it's an edge that will give you unlimited, really unlimited potential of success. But if you don't understand that, then you'll be in the same path, climbing the steps slowly and slowly, getting your, time in. I call it time in as you're in prison. That's not what I mean either. But if you're not happy, you come in, do the work, go back home at 5, you come back the next day unfulfilled, but you're just getting your money for the effort you're putting in. But once you change things around and you actually start being in your true passion, actually investing time in what makes you freaking passionate, then money comes. It's crazy. It flows in because you give so much of the goodness that you have inside of you. You give it away, you share it with other people, and they want to pay you for it, which is insane. So basically, before leaving my corporate job, I was tired, unfulfilled. I was counting the days until weekend. I was trying to get there ASAP. I had money, but I was spending it so crazy fast because I didn't like my life, okay? And so I got to a point where it was so heavy. I just couldn't take it anymore. And I don't know if wave your hand or say a comment if you're in that stage where on paper you have it all. You have a good salary, decent salary. You're able to pay all of your expenses. You're, living a great lifestyle, nothing to complain. You could be, you know, investing in like luxury goods and all that stuff, but you don't need it. You're super comfortable. You have everything you need. Who's right now? Who's right now in that position? So I see Charlie saying, I've noticed this since I started doing live videos of my digital art. So true. Interesting. So that's your passion right there that you've decided to put out there, right? Charlie, I'm going to tell you something that I've just recently understood. I think that once you start, even if you have a current job, okay, you have a full-time job, let's say, and I don't know if you do, Charlie, but if you do, you have your current job, which is great. It's okay. It pays the bill, right? You can find fulfillment in that job. You can find happiness in that job. But to get the happiness edge and actually find what truly lights your heart on fire, what makes you go crazy, you gotta go into the passion / creative outlet / side hustle game. And that's what I realized because I've been studying so much because I'm really obsessed about helping people find true fulfillment and be the best version of themselves. And Charlie, if I'm right, comment something like, once you start focusing on this passion of yours, isn't it crazy how much like amazing things happen? Not only money starts flowing in because people are craving your art. I work full-time, but it's not creative. Cool. So that means that you're able to complement the fulfillment that is missing from your day job with your passion project or your side hustle, however you want to call it. Okay, Monica is asking, the question is to be able to afford to pay basic expenses while you're trying out to do what might be the right thing you love. Or the thing you love doesn't pay enough to be able to live correctly. Gravity problem, as they call it, in the design thinking book. Totally. I couldn't agree more with that also. So that's why I absolutely love full-time jobs, okay? 9-to-5 jobs are what is funding your crazy ideas. This is what is funding all of the things that you want to test out. All of the things that you're unsure, like, oh my God, maybe I have this thing for photography, or maybe I have this thing for cooking. Well, why don't you just try it? Why don't you go all in and go right deep dive into this happiness edge and try it, because this full-time job is paying, it's funding your passion. Isn't it freaking amazing, right? I have another question here from Kelly, or a comment, sorry. Yes, once I got into the flow, opportunities, connection, and the right people started appearing. 100%, Kelly, I couldn't agree more. It's crazy, seriously. So I'm so passionate about this subject that I started to create some courses about it, because I've been writing the side hustle game for a year, more than that now, a year and a half, even more than that. And it truly changed my life. So I was in that unfulfilled corporate life. I was like, why is this box not fitting me? Why am I not fulfilled with this life? And it felt like it was never enough. It was never enough. I was getting to the other step. I was getting a promotion. I was getting higher salary, yet still no, the butterflies, nothing, nothing felt exciting. And so at one point, it really hit me. I had no choice. I was in a toxic environment, in a corporate job, and that was like the trigger that made me just like jump and change my life. But as soon as I started investing time in the things that I love, connecting with people, sharing this message that is so important for me, to stop hating your 9-to-5 life from Monday to Friday, and actually find ways to incorporate more of your passion within your work or after work on a side hustle. So I've been starting Happy on Mondays really to solve my own problem. I was unhappy on Mondays. I was unfulfilled. I was so tired. I came back home, no energy. I felt awful. And the money was like it was an obsession because I thought I was stuck because there's no way I can do the same amount of money if I leave this job. There's no way. It's never going to come to me. Like, I couldn't figure it out until I understood the happiness edge, okay? The happiness edge. Thank you, Charlie, for your comments, by the way. I appreciate. So the happiness edge is what gives you true passion, and you're talking and your eyes are like lighting up, okay? And when people see that in you, they crave what you're offering. And what they want is to work with you, okay? And once I started working on Happy on Mondays, the amount of people that started to just come to me was insane. The collaboration, the partnerships, all of the opportunities that came to me, it was insane. I could never really explain how magical it is. And that's how Grow Genius, so the tech startup where I now work, they reached out because they saw what I was doing. They saw my passion and they wanted that in their company. So they straight up reached out. They wanted to grab coffee and they wanted me to join their startup as head of people and culture. Okay? And I've never done HR in my whole life. 0 HR experience, 0 HR degree. Okay? So money will come to you if you start doing what you truly enjoy. I could not be more clear about that one, okay? And that's what happened. So from miserable life to having it all, to be completely honest, sometimes I have to pinch myself because I've been working hard to get there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's commitment and discipline, but I love it so much. I have 2 days a week where I work at my client, which is Grow Genius, the tech startup. I'm their fractional head of people and culture. So doing all amazing work with this great team, it's really a bliss. And then the rest of my week is investing time growing my startup, growing my business, my future, what I want to be doing in life for the long run, like my life mission. I'm working on this and it doesn't feel like work. It's like, it's my life, it's my mission, it's an obsession. I need to do it. There's no other way than putting this time into this passion that I have. And so now I've been just enjoying this, like, it's not black or white, it's a middle ground. I have a consultant gig that I work 2 days a week, which is paying the bills and helping me have so much freedom to invest, growing my business, and actually have the money I need to invest in myself first, because I'm coaching people. I need to invest in myself. So I have like all this knowledge, all of these tools to share with my clients, which I enjoy so much doing right now. It's crazy. So let's see if Instagram has some new comments. Okay. Hi, everyone that just joined. Really appreciate you being here. So to come back on the money subject, so basically what I want to say is I have like 3 tips for you. If you're either in a job right now that you feel completely stuck, unfulfilled, and you're like, what the fuck? Oops, sorry. Oop. I just swear. What the hell am I doing in this job? I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my talent. I'm not growing. I feel stuck. I don't know what I'm doing, but shit, money is good. And I'm kind of addicted to that money. I need to pay the bills. I need my lifestyle because I love my lifestyle. And I don't know how to get that money. It seems impossible. So I'm going to tell you right away, it is possible. But I'm going to tell you one thing first, is that you need to prioritize this for yourself. If you want freedom, financial freedom, it's going to take commitment and you're going to have to prioritize it. So if you do want to try and explore the side hustle world and like invest time and money, because let's face it, side hustles, like at the beginning, you need to start somewhere, pay for a website provider, whatever, like needs some type of money to invest a little bit. And if you want to have the freedom to invest that type of money in your side hustle and try it out and see like if it's something you're interested in and you want to grow, you gotta be able to prioritize this. You gotta be able to say no to brunches on Sunday. I'm sorry, boozy brunch, but this is over, at least for a little while. I need to focus on myself, on growing my skills, on trying different things, growing my side hustles. So sorry, boozy brunch, I won't be available for the next, few months of Sunday boozy brunch, okay? And you know what? Boozy brunch, at the end of the day, it's the same boozy brunch over and over again. Is it really something that fills you up? Is it really? I'm questioning this. So first thing is to prioritize this money mindset, okay? And making sure you choose what is a priority in your life and what is not a priority in your life. So if you want to grow, if you want to invest in yourself, if you want to really spend time trying to figure out what's your passion, where you could start something, how you could do that, like try and like feel what it would look like, well, you got to prioritize it. Because right now, if you stay in the exact same situation you're in right now, nothing's going to change, okay? Second thing I want you to consider is, let's say let's take an example, my example of last 2 years ago, okay? I was in a corporate job, so including bonus and all of that, I was doing 6 figures, okay? So if I would have changed nothing in my life, okay, sweet nothing, so what would have happened? I would be in the same, I would probably, so 2 years after, I would probably had 1 promotion, okay? So what would have happened is I would be, let's say my base would have increased, so my yearly salary base would have been maybe 5 grand more, okay? And then I would still feel miserable. I would still feel completely unfulfilled. I would probably be close to burnout, to be completely honest, like most definitely close to burnout. So what did I learn in the past 2 years that is not worth the 5 grand difference between my salary? Like if you see yourself right now, take your situation right now, what do you see yourself being in, let's say, 2 years from now, if you don't change anything in your life? Okay, what's the opportunity that's coming your way if you don't change anything? So let's say right now you're in a job, you're doing whatever, you're in marketing, let's say, and you have a 50 grand a year salary. What's happening? And you're miserable, okay? And I'm not saying that everyone is miserable in a corporate job. I'm saying if you are, that's why you're here, okay? So you're in a job right now, 50 grand a year in a marketing job, but you hate it. You hate your life. You wake up on Mondays, you're miserable. You feel like shit. You don't want to go to work. You're like, this is started again, like a new week. Oh my God, I can't believe it. You're just like, what am I doing here? Every day you say that to yourself. Let's say you don't change anything. Picture yourself 2 years from now. Where are you? Where are you mentally? Where are you financially? 5 grand more, max? Max? Where are you with your fulfillment and your happiness? How are you feeling about that right now? Tell me, comment if you feel like this is like scary as fuck. Monica, oh, thank you, Jen. Thanks for being here. Monica, true. And to be honest, even if you earn a bit less for a while, you will naturally end up spending less and not necessarily missing those things like brunches. And the fulfillment you get from dedicating your life to something else very much compensates for it. At least that's how it worked for me. I couldn't agree more, okay? I couldn't agree more. And that is perfect for my next tip, is to actually start tracking your budget. I'm sure a bunch of you, okay, I'm not gonna say the number, but I'm pretty sure 80% of you are not clear about your numbers. How much are you spending every single month right now? Okay, you still have your job. I want you to really tell me if you know exactly to the cent how much you're spending each month. Okay, I have a comment here. It only gets worse unless you make a change. My God, sorry. Self-care versus being comfortable. 100%. I agree with that. Thanks for sharing. It's clear that if you don't invest in your time and in your well-being, you're never going to be truly fulfilled and happy. So I agree with that. Is there anyone that knows? I don't want to know the amount you're spending. I want to know if you know to the dot how much you're spending each month. I don't see anyone commenting right now. Let's see. No one. Okay, so I'm guessing that maybe, okay, Kelly is answering. Thank you, Kelly. So, yep, I have no idea how much. Okay, okay. So if you don't know how much you're spending, why are you so attached to this salary? Like, what does it even mean? Like, is it, like, do you really need that salary to survive? And how much of this salary do you actually need to survive and to just live and be living happy, enjoying time with your family? Just, you know, how much do you spend per month? So Faith is saying somewhat. Amazing. I'm glad that it's cool. Like, if you do have a system that works and you're tracking your expenses, this is my number 2. I'm now at number 3 tip of how to get into this money freedom mindset. Okay, you need to know how much you're spending. It's okay to know how much you're earning. Obviously, you want to know, like, am I making a good living, or like, what's up with my earnings? But how much are you spending? And be super transparent with yourself and honest with yourself with that number. Okay, you gotta know how much you're spending and on what, obviously. So that's definitely tip number 2 or 3 now. And okay, and definitely the 3rd tip about money, or at least, no, I have another tip after. So the 4th tip is, I want to put you right now in a position where you have the control. So if you're right now in a job that you don't like, okay, yet you're addicted to that salary. So you have an amount in mind that you can't live without. So it's your salary that you have right now. This is it. Like, I can't live without it, right? What if I would tell you that there's a way to get way more freedom over this number? Way more freedom. And that you can actually have the control. Because let's face it, right now your job might be secure. And I say secure because there's nothing secure in having a job anymore. And that there's nothing secure in anything anymore. So if you think that this salary that it is given, it's kind of like feeding a dog, okay? Either the dog goes and hunt for his food, or you're feeding him, okay? Right now you're being fed by your company with your salary every 2 weeks or every month, depending. What if I could tell you that there's a way to gain way more freedom over your money if you're not relying on only one source of revenue? Does that resonate with anyone? Let's see if there's comment here. Okay, so Charlie knows exactly how much you're spending. Wow, to the penny? Amazing. Okay, I'm so proud. That's amazing. So what I'm talking about when I say you can gain freedom from having more than one source of revenue, what I'm talking about is definitely side hustles. Boo, buzzword, side hustles. And more specifically, what I'm talking about is passion project, passion gigs, passion time that you're investing outside of work that provides you money, that provides you freedom, that provides you just like feeling unstuck. Because you know what? Sorry, boss. I love you, boss. But you know what? I'm so valuable because I can actually, get paid for my skills outside of this work. So let's face it, I love my work and I'm there and I'm committed, but I do have this side hustle that provides me this freedom mentally, feeling unstuck from this money chain around you, right? Does that make sense to someone here? I've always got a little side hustle on the go, Charlie. Love it. Side hustles for the win. Anyone else on the same mindset? Hi, Gab. Anyone else on the same mindset that wants to have more freedom and feel like they're unstuck from their not unstuck from their corporate life, but feel like they have another avenue to gain more freedom financially? Okay, anyone is like aligned with that thought? Let's see. Side hustles for the win. So what I mean by side hustle is really not complex, okay? And I'm passionate about simplifying it for all of you around. So Charlie is saying it can be difficult to dedicate the mental energy to it though. I agree, and that's why I have a lot of discipline in my life. And that's what I think it was my number one tip today was prioritizing your happiness and your fulfillment and your freedom. And if you need to say no to things and you need to like save your energy for this happiness and this freedom that you're building for yourself, this is what I'm talking about when I say discipline is needed. This is what you need to have the mental energy, is to actually prioritize this as number one thing in your life. So yes, you do have a job and you're gonna do your best to fulfill your objectives. You're gonna be all in giving your all when you're there from 9 to 5. Yet you gotta work smarter. You gotta stop doing late nights for this corporate job. You gotta give your all when you're there, like all of it. You gotta be present, but work smart so that when you're done, okay? And you have the time to invest in you, in your growth, in your freedom, in your side hustle, in your passion that you love so much. Hello, Claire. Oh my God, I love when like my family is joining and it's really cool. So Monica agrees on having multiple side hustles. It's fascinating how it can actually help you gain so much confidence in your ability to perform in your full-time job too. It's like it's super fascinating to me. So Monica says, what used to be my two side hustles now turned into my primary source of revenue. Hello, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. And this is exactly what you've been building, Monica. This is all you, and you have the control over that. No one else's does. And you can, get it to the level that you want to get it at. You can go wild and like build multiple 6 figures years if you want. Like you do everything that you decide that you're passionate about. So that's really interesting. You just need to try to see 100%. If you don't know that you can have a side hustle, you're never going to take one step, one action, okay? And I'm on this earth to give you fulfillment and happiness, and I've uncovered that this is through spending time developing a side project of your own. And I'm there to help you do just that. Okay, that's my goal, my number one goal. So if I can simplify this and help you see that it's super simple, it's really a matter of prioritizing. Again, the money mindset thing, you need to be clear on where and how you spend your money, because now you got to prioritize your time and your money, because your time is valuable. If you're not investing time in your passion and what you're truly fulfilled about, then you don't have the financial freedom to be like just comfortable and not being scared about money and not being scared of leaving your job potentially one day, even if it's not in your plan right now, but just having this freedom around money. So the money freedom mindset comes from prioritizing what you want to spend your money on. So say no to things that are not really meaningful to you. So brunches or giving gifts to like everyone at Christmas, like, is it really needed? You need to be clear on what is a priority for yourself. You got to be really clear on your budget, know exactly to the penny, just like Charlie does. So know exactly how much you're spending and how much you're earning. Get really clear on where you're cheating and all of those things that you're spending in that are useless, and you know it. And I'm sure deep down you know exactly what I'm talking about. On my end, what that was like spending on like purses. I am obsessed with purses. It's my thing. Okay, fair. But I was trying to fill the gap of my unfulfilledness, if that's a word, by buying purses. Like, hello, a purse is as empty as you are, girl. It's not gonna fill you up. It's actually like way worse, because then you spend all that money on a purse and you're like, oh my God, I gotta pay for that purse. Oh shit, I'm stuck even more in that job that I hate. And Monday mornings are coming even more quickly because I gotta pay for this freaking purse. And you're obsessed with like spending, and you're in this bad circle of unfulfillment. So if that resonates with you, like raise a hand or a wave or comment a little something, because I think that's huge for a lot of people. Oh cool, Kelly, I just downloaded Well Spent, which should help. Oh, okay, Well Spent. That's amazing. That's a tracker that actually tracks your expenses. I use Mint, but any app really works as long as you get clear on where you spend, right? Mindful money spending. That's big. That's cool. Wow, I'm gonna check it out, seriously. So yeah, you gotta be mindful of where you're spending your money. And finally, so we're 37 minutes in, and I would love if anyone can just pose their questions, because I will be answering them right when I'm done with my final tip. And I would love to answer your questions about money, because it's something that I'm super obsessed about, and I want to make sure everyone here understands that money is just an exchange of energy, okay? And you can either exchange it for your full-time job and only have that, or you can decide to expand and exchange more energy and gain more energy and really be in your passion and really be fulfilled by this thing that you're obsessed about that is called a passion. Woo! Passion equals happiness. So if you have questions, please put them in the comment, and I'm going to finish off with my last tip, and right before announcing something. So last money tip is, you don't need to quit your day job to be fulfilled and start something on the side. You actually should invest some time in staying in that day job and find a way to optimize what you're doing in that day job so it actually feeds into your side hustle. Okay? So spending time at your day job is providing you the funding you need to invest in yourself, in your growth, and in your side hustle, side passion, side gig, passion gig, whatever you want to call it. This is the funding you need to make your crazy ideas happen. Isn't that, this is powerful, okay? The side hustle is a thing, but at first, at least, it needs to be fueled by something, and that something is your job. And your job is there for a reason. It's there for you to grow, to learn from it, to apply some of these skills, okay, that you're learning in a corporate environment, in your side hustle, in your passion, in helping other people like you, in giving value, providing an impact in this world and getting paid for it. All of those things are fueled by this job that you have, which is awesome. Okay, so that's the last tip before I announce my little thing. Cool. Any questions before I go into what I have in mind next? Any questions on money and how money is amazing? And it's definitely a subject I love to talk about. Tell me if you have questions. I'm there. Okay. So right now, no questions, but don't hesitate. It's not over. I want to talk about my program that I am launching to get you into this freedom money mindset. Okay. I want everyone that keeps complaining to me that they cannot take action in their life because they're stuck, because they have this job, because they need the money, because whatever reason, I was there too. Hello. I had like huge payments, huge rent, huge, all of those things I was paying, but it left me with nothing. Okay. And I had to do all of those changes in my life to achieve this freedom money mindset. And I want to help you get there. So I'm launching a program. It's not done yet. I'm working on it like tirelessly every weekend, every night, every weekday that I'm not consulting. I'm really trying to make it as useful as possible because I want you, and I'm talking about you that feels stuck right now because there's like this impossible in front of you. It's impossible. I can't get money to just like come to me. I can't leave this job that I hate. I can't find something else because I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Like I need the money, so I cannot go in interviews or I cannot start a side hustle because I don't have the money. Well, that's not true. And there's a lot of things that you can do to actually get this money mindset unlocked. Like there's a few steps that you can take. So the budget thing is a big one. The money mindset, the discipline. I'm going to talk about manifesting this money coming into your life. And I'm going to talk about everything that is relating to yourself. You are your biggest asset. You are the value. You have everything you need. You have this value that you need to share with the world in your passion project. So if you're someone that has been thinking so much about like, fuck man, I need to do something about my life. I can't believe I'm stuck here. It's impossible that this is life. Well, I'm launching this program just for you. This is the #1 step you need to do to remove all of those money mindset blockers that are preventing you from taking action. Okay, so I'm launching this program and I want to just talk about it. If anyone is interested, I'm actually providing, if you DM me via Instagram or Facebook, I will give you more info about the program and I will give you a discount because I'm just launching it, which is super exciting. I want to give you all the tools to be free mentally from your money blockers and that you have more money right now with your job right now without getting any other income. Your money is going to be well spent now because of this program, okay? You're going to know how much it's useful to actually be in the abundance mindset, in the freedom money mindset, and start taking your resources that you have now, but use them way more effectively, okay? So there's a question from Charlie. I find it difficult to ask for money when I provide people with a service that is also my passion. It just doesn't feel right. Do you have any advice? Oh my God, I do have advice. Okay, so is there anyone else in the same situation where you have a skill, okay? You have a passion and a skill that can be offered to someone else, to either a company, either an individual, that is something that is super valuable that they need, okay? It's something you're fulfilling a need for them, right? That's the equation right here, okay? So Charlie, so it's an exchange of service. Yes, you're passionate about it, but that person you're serving, they need this thing that you're providing to them. Okay? So that's the first thing to understand, is that this value that you're bringing, it has a value. Like, it's not because you're passionate about something that you need to charge $0 because, oh, I love doing it. No, like, you're providing, you're investing time, helping someone, providing a service, whatever it is. This is an exchange of energy. As I talked previously, you're exchanging energy, and your best energy, because if it's your passion, you're giving your all because you love it so much. So you're giving a lot of energy. That requires an exchange, okay? The reason also I say that, so second reason why you need to charge, is because if you don't charge, people don't take you seriously, okay? They don't think you're an expert. They don't think that you're providing them value, just because they don't need to exchange something, to exchange value for the value you're bringing. So they will not listen to you as much as if they would have paid for it. I know it sounds crazy, but it is true, okay? And if you, okay, the third thing I'm gonna add to that is that, don't you wanna be serving more and giving more out of this passion that you have? Charlie, answer me. I'm sure that it's something that you're so passionate about. You would love to give and serve more people doing that, because it's your calling. You know that you have something you need to share with others. Am I right? Is that what it is? Please comment if it is. Thank you, Avery. Thanks for joining. So Charlie, if that's right, you want to invest more time spending that time passionate about what you're offering, you're serving others. Well, if you don't get paid for that, how are you going to be able to serve more people? Tell me that. How are you going to be able to serve the people that need you? Tell me. Yes, I see what you mean. Thanks. Good points. Yeah. So I'm sure you don't have a hard time charging for your time at your day job. Am I right? That's fine. You're showing up 9 to 5, and you're willing to charge for what you're worth, right? Because it's a 9 to 5 job. Yet, when you start investing time, your time that is super valuable, and your time investing, serving others, giving your passion away, and really helping others by giving, serving, providing value, providing a service or a product, whatever it is, you're giving this energy out, and you expect nothing from other people, which is insane, because they will not take you seriously. They'll think that, oh, you know, that guy or that girl, that person, like me, you, they're not serious. They're not serious about what they're offering. So I'm not going to take them seriously because they're not charging. So they're not serious. Then I'm not taking them seriously. So you're not serving them if you don't charge. And you're not going to be able to service them in the long run because, hello, we all got bills to pay. We all got to pay for things and survive in this world. So if you're not getting paid, you're not going to be able to serve more people, which is nuts. And if it's a side hustle, at the end of the day, it's to provide you freedom, financial freedom and passion freedom, because you're investing time in what truly matters to you. Any questions for other people? Gordon is joining too, listening in from Dublin. Oh my God. Wow, that's so cool. Thanks for joining, Avery. I really appreciate it. That's super cool. So Avery is also, oh my God, I'm a big fan. She's been just an inspiration. She got me really into HR and got me to understand also my superpowers. So it's so important to surround yourself with people that guide you and give you that guidance, that support, that mentorship that you need. So if that's something that you've been thinking of, I couldn't agree more. You need to get guidance and go for it. I truly believe in that. Cool. So it's been, oh my God, 49 minutes in this live. We've talked a lot about money because money is a fun subject. We've talked about side hustles a lot and the fact that 9-to-5 jobs are so important because it's funding your passions and it's giving you the lead time to start something and actually like start making good money so that you're, you know, consistent with income. And it's so exciting. You get to spend time in your passion. You get to be paid for it, which is insanely, like, it's so good when you get your first clients. Oh my God. Can't not even tell you how amazing it is. Any questions on the, hi, oh, I think it's Avery's boyfriend. Amazing, Gordon. Nice to meet you. So I'm talking here about money mindset and the freedom money mindset more precisely. So we're in 2019, and for me and for you out there, it's the year where you gain freedom financially. I don't want to hear anymore someone that is like, I'm stuck, I have a job, I hate it so badly, but I'm stuck because I gotta be paid for it. I need this salary. Like I have all those expenses. I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. I don't want to hear that, because now is the time to change your mindset and get into this freedom money mindset. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having a full-time job that funds your crazy ideas to start earning more money outside of work and start growing this freedom, start building freedom for yourself. God. So that's what I'm talking about here. If you have more questions on this, I'm happy to answer. And I am launching a program on how to get this money freedom mindset going on. So I'm giving you all the tools I use to build freedom for myself. So all of the tools from budget tracking, all of the tips and tricks, and all of the tactics that I've used to remove all of the fears that I had from leaving a job, all of the fears from like not being able to have clarity and time to invest in my passion, all of the blockers of spending, being paid for what I'm spending doing, all of the tips around like the things you need to cut out of your life if you want this freedom for yourself. And I'm really training you to be free from this money stuck rat hole that you're in, okay? So that's a program I'm launching very soon. If you're interested, just comment below or email me and I will give you more details, and I will give you a discount because I'm just starting off and I have this big program launching later this year. But this is a starting point, because if you don't tackle this money mindset thing, you're not gonna be able to get unstuck. You're gonna stay in your miserable job, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna be in that state. And the best that can happen is that in a year from now, you'll be even more depressed, but you'll have a little raise of like $5,000 per year. So if that's something that is for you, then I'll say bye right now, because that's not my mindset. But if your mindset is about getting into this freedom money mindset and finally not being fucking dependent on this 9-to-5 job and creating this freedom for yourself, then let's chat more, because I am launching something just for you, because I was there and I know how hard it is. But if you have the discipline, and if you have all of my structure, all of the tools that I've used, and all of the accountability that I will provide, you will get there, okay? And that's what I want for you. I want you to be the best version of yourself, and this comes from having freedom and being able to invest time in your passion, okay? So that's it. If there's no more questions on each side of the world, Instagram and Facebook, I want to tell you all, thanks so much for attending. 17 comments, a lot of views here. That's amazing. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate. And I'm really hoping I can answer any other money question before hanging up, but I guess there's no questions. Yeah, seriously. And to reassure you, I'm trending to make way more than what I did past in the corporate world. So if it's something that is scary to you, Well, let's face it, you have two choices. Either you wait for your boss to give you a raise or you get it for yourself. And that's what I did. And that's what I want to help you do, okay? You have all that you need right now. You don't need anything new. You don't need a promotion to get paid, to get this money to spend on either a travel or launching your business, whatever. Like the money, you can get it another way, okay? And I want to help. So thank you from Avery and Gordon. Amazing. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate. Have a good one. Enjoy your time together. Seriously. You two are just lovely, lovely couple. Amazing. That's it. That's really it. If there is no more questions, just let me know. And I'm always available via Instagram, Facebook, DM, email, whatever. And if you're interested in this money freedom mindset program, like please just reach out, DM me, okay? Have a wonderful Sunday. Hope you're having a cozy evening. It's pretty cold in Toronto. I don't know where you're based, but hopefully you enjoy the week. And tomorrow, Monday, it's your day, okay? Monday is the day where you take back this control over your life. And I'm there for you, okay? So reach out. I'm there. Have a good night. Bye, everyone. Love you all. Bye.